Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Shiva Melchizedek and you are watching Catch the Vibes. In this episode, I'm going to meet Ilana Lorraine, a singer-songwriter based in London. Her musical career started at the age of 11 with her first composition featured on TV. Ilana stepped away from the spotlight to take a position at Sony Music, where she worked with established artists. After years of experience working with some of the best in the music industry, Ilana decided to follow her own artistic vision to focus on her own music.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all blessed, all blessed.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
us in your
In our little world.
Yeah.
Ilana Land is the name. We've called this the fairy tale. So
That's beautiful. I love the atmosphere. We've been there for a few hours now.
Ah,
I love the
nice.
atmosphere.
Thank you.
So tell us a bit about your music.
So I've been writing since I was 11 years old, and how can I put it? I guess I'm inspired by life, like many people, but I really have a positive outlook on life. So I always see the cup as half full as opposed to half empty. I think that in my music, it's about spreading that feeling of hope and optimism. I work with lots of different people, so I've got one album out, My Little Tree,
Sweet.
which I released through. It was funded on one of those fan funding websites. The first one actually called Slice the Pie.
Yeah.
And so I had that out and kind of didn't really do much marketing. That was 15 years ago or something. Since then I've just been writing and writing, and I released a few dance tracks, and everything else is pre-lockdown, it's all in the hard drives. I'm now really looking forward to releasing.
So what was when you produced the album at that age? What was your main inspiration on it?
Yeah, that was the first My Little Tree.
Yeah.
It was called My Little Tree, and it was a mix of feeling good about life, sharing, friendship, the idea of connection, the idea of hope, and then the idea of sentimental, being sentimental. That's kind of the thing. I'm really very much about oneness and the world being one and people uniting, and
you can hear it. We can feel it.
Hence creating this in the park.
We can feel that. So now let's just talk about what's going on here, because we've got so much going on.
Yeah, so I over the last 7 years I've been building it's not even that I've been building, it's happened naturally that I've created almost artist retreats in my houses. So I would end up living somewhere and inviting people over, and they would become hubs where we would have people connecting, which I love. I also run a night, it's called Sessions 58, which I can tell you about, but basically with all of that, after lockdown I was okay, I need to just get into nature, and I love nature. I came here actually just to perform, but what happened is I met a girl, she's not here right now, called Freya, the day that I came down, and we just got chatting and we realised we both had the same vision of creating a festival vibe for people to come to. We both wanted to put fairy lights in the trees and make music and connect people in a time, after lockdown, where people just need to unite.
That was the best time to do it.
Yeah, the wonderful thing is, we haven't sat down and thought. There's been no thought, it was just flow. So we literally kind of met. The next day I was already out buying fairy lights. And every day, it's been 14 days now, every day we've just been bringing more and more and more stuff, and it's accumulated, and now there's all of these people I did not know before. As the night goes on, it changes, and every day it changes, and we've called it the fairy tale, with a mission to light up all around the ponds in the heat. It's going to look beautiful. And just in terms of the community, the idea is that the final show would be a concept of me releasing my album, but also it being an interactive sensory experience that involves others, all of this other amazing artists and cultural world. So we've met costume designers, we've met dancers, obviously lots of musicians over there, and an astronomer, astrologer, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have a quick look at it, what we've been shooting.
Check it out.
It wasn't easy. The day you left.
So tell us a bit about the Section 51.
Sessions 58, Sessions 59. I started that. I used to work in a lot of members clubs, and I was working in a members club called Apartment 58, and they asked me if I could put together an event. So I put together an event for artists to have a platform to just showcase, to show what they do, to have a chance to sing. And the idea is that 12 artists showcase with a band in the front. So I've been doing that for 10 years now. It's actually the 10th anniversary, and I do that with Nate James.
Nice.
And it's amazing. It's just a vibe. It's just bringing independent artists together. So that's the concept.
That sounds good.
It's really fun.
So are you working on something like
what, as in for myself to release? Yeah, it's called Project Gratitude. It's changed its name many times, but it's all a post-lockdown, new age, like I'm coming out to say choose life. I may even re-release my first single, which was called I Choose Life. And all of the songs are like about growing pains, the fact that even through sadness and pain, that gives us space to grow. It's about oneness, it's about uniting, it's about turning over a new leaf, it's about breathing, it's about going within and igniting the spark within. So that's kind of what I write about in my music. And I really feel like it was meant to be that all of these years I hadn't released it for it to be released now. That's how it feels.
So my last question.
Yeah.
How do you see the future of music in those days?
The future of music,
you know, because like you getting involved into it.
Yeah, I think it's a language that is needed. It's an expression of love, and obviously it's an expression of things that we often feel we can't say in words. I think that now more than ever, this is a time music is necessary. I do also feel like it's being shut down in many ways, and obviously with measures that are going in different countries, whatever they mean and whatever they're for is another conversation. But I feel that it's really important at the moment to not just like music, but the community around music, and also the concept of like building a tribe. So you know, I'm from a religious Jewish family, but ultimately what that meant for me was community. It wasn't just about my parents and my brother and sister, it was about everyone, Jewish, not Jewish. It's about just everyone being there for each other. And I think that is what for me is like really important now, the idea that through music we express love and light through our heart chakras, hopefully, and we try to bring people together as one, but also expression. Like we deserve a voice to say what we need to say. It doesn't all have to be flowers and roses, but we need to speak out, and I think music is a great way to express truth and feel.
That sounds great.
That's literally all I care about. I do, and it's so funny because articulating stuff in words, even in a conversation, is one thing, but when it's in a song with a melody, with a beat, with the kind of tonation, a certain harmony at a certain point, it punctuates where it's meant to, and that's what I really like about it. So yeah, music's like the world to me.
Sure, we can see that. We can hear that.
Thank you.
So you know, I would love a little thing from you. Can I hear some of your voice?
Oh my god, my voice? Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for telling me that. Right. Okay. Fight in yourself to trust the holy voice within you. It will be on your side no matter what you do. There you go. You'll get the song in a minute. But that's my song Saviour, and it's all about trusting your inner voice. We've all got that godly voice within us that knows exactly what we're meant to do, and it's about choosing life. So,
beautiful. It sounds beautiful.
Thank you.
Where can we find your music and
so I am making this happen. At the moment my music is on Instagram coming out. My first album's all over the place, but my new music isn't out. I have certain like demos available on SoundCloud.
Okay.
I love the idea of people following me on Instagram. I think Instagram's the way because you see my story. It's about the process, you know, because the process tells the truth, and then the songs will be out. I'm saying at the end of August, fingers crossed that happens, but I'm going to be doing a big show here. So the finale is end of August. This becomes a show of all the people we've met, but an immersive experience of my music. So that would be a combination of a sensory experience, a light experience, and music with people being able to feel grateful at the end of it. So I'll be like leaving notes, like for people to write down what they're grateful for, and which I've got over there as well. But it's about, because it's not actually my voice or my music is just the vessel for you to think about you. This is my point. It's like I'm not trying to stand here and be like the star, you know. I would prefer that in a way I'm like a vessel, and then you get any message you want from my music, and I hope it's a positive one, you know.
Definitely, it sounds really positive.
Yeah, I love life, man. I do, I love it. I just trust it. You know, I trust it. We're all meant to be together. And thank you for this, because this is so,
thanks
all of us are helping each other out. It's just, I love it. I really appreciate it.
That's what we're doing.
So nice.
Thanks to you for having us.
No worries, so like hang out with us through sunset.
We're having a
come into our little Ilana land.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, thank you for watching. Remember to check Ilana's content in the link below. And share, like, comment and subscribe to keep up to date with Catch the Vibe's latest interviews. Stay blessed.